Hey everybody, back with a new episode of Once Upon a Time. Last episode, we got to see Neverland, Peter Pan. He has Henry. Not excited about that. But everybody else is finally there. Tamara and Greg are dead. And Neil knows about them being in Neverland in the Enchanted Forest. So going forward, this next episode is called Lost Girl. As in Lost Boys. Is there a girl? Who? We'll see. Let's get into it. I find Rumpelstiltskin very attractive. Is that an unpopular opinion? Let me know. What are you doing? Oh. You cut your shadow? Okay. So you can trust your own shadow?
It's not the thorns you have to worry about, it's the poison they inject you with.
Oh.
This plant is the source of the toxins I used on the Dark One.
Poison that almost killed Gold?
Indeed.
He's just not used to working with the bad guys.
I can assure you on this island I am not the bad guy.
Yeah, well, Pan's not supposed to be one either.
What possibly gave you that idea?
Every story I ever heard as a child?
Yeah.
I got it wrong. What was I like? Other than a villain. Handsome, I gather.
Not really.
Wax, mustaches, and perms are your thing.
I take it by your tone, perms are bad.
Hooks was, for sure. Aw, throwback
No!
to the first episode.
I told you never to disturb me out here.
Trust me.
We haven't seen him in a
I
while.
haven't disturbed you yet.
Who is ready to stand beside me and fight for what's rightfully ours? Quite the courageous army you're building.
She looks so
They may be
good.
afraid of you, but we are not.
Snow, don't listen to a single word.
You really gonna marry that? What do you want?
What's wrong with
I
that?
want you to give up your claim to the throne. Every day that you defy me, I will kill one of your loyal subjects. Stop denying who you are, Snow White.
You hear that too? You're Emma, right? I'm Peter. Peter Pan.
What's his play?
A map that will lead you straight to your son. So it's not about finding Henry. It's about how you find him. And Emma, you are the only one who can.
Why would he do this?
You'll only be able to read that map when you stop denying who you really are.
What does that mean? Very intriguing.
Breaking Pan's rules would be unwise.
Sadly, I agree with the pirate.
I'm winning you over, I can feel it.
Their relationship's pretty funny.
Well, if you have true love, what difference does it make whether you live in a castle or on a farm?
That's very true.
You think I'm in this for her crown?
You said it, not me.
Okay, I get it, I'm new.
Snow's already made up her mind, so if you're looking to change it, you gotta do it without our help.
They're loyal as hell. Is that, does it have to do with Neil? Is there a backstory there? No!
It doesn't belong to you, dearie.
How? What? I mean, yay, but is that really Belle? Is that his imagination?
I don't understand. How do I know Pan didn't conjure up a vision of you?
He didn't. You did.
His imagination.
Is why. I'm Henry's mother. I used to live in Boston, and I was a bail bonds person. I'm now the sheriff of Storybrooke.
That election was a sham. Are we really doing
Get over
this?
it.
Don't you think maybe that
You're the...
Come on, you don't need to be embarrassed to say it.
Say what?
the S word?
Nope.
I thought we decided that using magic was a bad idea. For once, I agree with the prince. Well, I told you we were getting along.
What the hell are you doing?
Somehow I don't think
So
this is going to work out for
we will
them.
be venturing into the dark jungle after all.
You said you wanted to be the leader. Lead.
This was your plan, girl. Maybe she should have mentioned having magic. She doesn't really like to think about that.
Pan offered me a deal. I'll let him keep Henry, and he allows me to live. The boy needn't be my undoing.
You're afraid you'll make a selfish choice.
I generally do.
You abandoned your son Balefire and regretted it your whole life. You don't need to do the same to Henry.
It's true.
Letting go of the past, that's the first step.
Ready to thank me?
Actually, yeah.
If you'd let me do it sooner, maybe we'd have found him by now.
You're not out of the woods yet.
The dwarf's been giving you a hard time.
Apart from accusing me of being a gold-digging, social-climbing shepherd?
I have faith that you'll charm them.
It was forged by a benevolent mage. His name is Merlin. From the realm of
Marilyn.
Here it is. Excalibur.
Oh yeah? Are you going to be King Arthur? Oh, I just remembered Lancelot.
It's stuck.
You are worthy, Snow White.
Maybe your spell was wrong, Regina.
Yes, blame me. Again.
Is that... Henry!
You son of a bitch.
You broke the rules. That's not fair. Bad form.
So he's lawful evil, it seems. Uh-oh. Sleepy time. Is that Rufio? Oh, that'd be awesome if Rufio was here.
You remember what I did to Rufio?
Shut the fuck up! Really? Rufio! Regina! Turning looks.
Well, dear.
No. Why, Grumpy? Why? Why him?
You pulled that sword out of the stone.
Got her.
You told me to stop denying who I really am. Well, that's exactly what I'm doing. When I looked at his face, I saw me. Go on. Back when I was in the foster system.
Oh, she relates to the Lost
Just a
Boys.
lost little girl.
Oh, she's the Lost Girl.
What I've always been. An orphan. What?
Did that work?
You were an orphan. It's my job to change that.
Very sweet.
Everyone knows it's in Camelot.
But it's not. I possess it.
Swords are fake, dearie. Surely craftsmanship too. But then again,
Charming.
what can you expect from a shepherd?
Don't get greedy. Take it.
Okay.
You
Greedy.
should never have doubted your
He
intentions.
could be a dwarf.
We need to talk.
Uh-oh.
It's time we stop playing his game and he starts playing ours.
And if I disagree?
Go ahead.
Virginia, your plan did not work.
You better be right.
Just who are you, Swan?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I think you would.
Perhaps I would.
Uh-oh. You can't throw away your past? I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah.
You haven't forgiven your parents for abandoning you. Don't deny it. You haven't. Because when you find Henry, you'll understand him.
What's that supposed to mean?
He hasn't forgiven you either.
What?
By the time you get to him, he'll never want to leave this island.
What are you doing to him?
When we're finished, you won't just feel like an orphan. You'll be one.
Ooh. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Oh, frick. Overall, this was a pretty good episode. I liked how all three of the big characters in this episode, Emma, Snow, and Rumple, they all were kind of like figuring out who they are and what they're capable of. Like with Rumpelstiltskin, he conjured Belle, which definitely represents the goodness inside of him. Trying to like make the right choice, choose to save Henry and not take Pan's deal. And I am hoping for that most of all. Like, I really need him to make that right decision. I still want to know what the deal is with that doll. I'm starting to think it's not Bellefire's, but it may be like his when he was a kid. So I think there's a story there, and I hope we get to see it. But man, please, Rumpelstiltskin, please make the right choice. With Snow, it was a good parallel for back when they were in the Enchanted Forest, her coming to understand that she could come up against Regina. Charming did trick her a little bit, but it made her understand her power and worth, and you don't need the sword and the stone to defeat Regina, just the belief in yourself. And as soon as she did, she gained ground on Regina, so that turned out well. And with Emma, it was accepting the parts of you that you're not so fond of. You know, those years where she felt that despair of being abandoned and orphaned. That's still who she is. And it not necessarily a weakness. It's just a part of who she is. So I'm glad she was able to figure that out. We have the map, so we can at least start having an idea where Henry is, even though that really makes me nervous about what Pan said, that Henry's gonna like hate her for his abandonment, because if she feels orphaned, he definitely does. So that, I wonder what it is they're gonna, I mean, it's Neverland. I'm sure they can conjure all kinds of things, so I hope they get to him in time before he changes in any way. So I really enjoyed Hook in this episode. You know, when he's not doing evil, selfish things, he's funny. I was really into him this episode, and that moment he had with Emma was, I don't know if I caught anything on her side, but on his side, it seems like he's starting to be like really into her. So we'll see if that goes anywhere. With the Snow White and Regina situation, obviously Snow is the better leader. But it would be awesome if, like, at the end of the show, they're like, and here's democracy, because monarchies suck. But I doubt it. That's not really what fairy tales are made out of, so we'll see. But, yeah, this is a pretty good episode, kind of like transitional. They're all trying to get places and just want them to get to Henry. Oh, I'm so nervous about that. Every episode, I'm just tense about it. So, until next time, thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back soon.